Matthew Holt, I'm suing you for
What
trademark.
have I done? What have I done? What have I done?
I'm suing you for trademark infringement. That is the thing to do in health tech this week. It's the October 20th episode of Health in 2.00 TM.
Okay, Jess, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. I'm looking forward to going to court with you. Can we go all the way to the Supreme Court? Is this to do with the new Supreme Justice or what? Who is suing who? Tell me.
Oh my God, there's so many lawsuits right now. You can tell like things are getting really heated in our industry based on who's suing who. Okay, so Teladoc is suing Amwell.
Hang on. Didn't Amwell sue Teladoc like about 3 years ago?
I think so. I don't know if this is it.
Oh, I know. This is because Amwell bought InTouch. They had a bunch of patents. So they're suing Teladoc for the stuff they bought for a visa. So, you know, they'll fight it. It'll be like Oracle, Google. They'll be fighting this in court in 20 years' time.
We are going to need a whiteboard here soon. Don't you think? Like to have to draw these like.
They're all suing each other.
And then here, like you can backflip into Teladoc acquired Livongo. Livongo's founder, formerly of Allscripts. Allscripts is suing CarePortMD, also for trademark infringement.
Hang on. But Allscripts had a thing called CarePort, which they just sold for like a huge amount of money, and their stock almost doubled.
Yeah, but I think they're suing this CarePortMD for the name, is what I think the lawsuit is about.
Okay, to get them out
on the name.
And then whose side are we on the Zocdoc suing Zocdoc?
Oh my God, we're on the side of let's see how much dirty laundry can be aired before this comes to an end.
It was apparently all a big disaster, and it's all better now, according to the new CEO, as Zocdoc is now going through salespeople at only the rate of 2 a year per position, as opposed to 5 a year or whatever the previous position was.
What a disaster! Like the more stuff that comes out, it's like this stuff is all of these health tech companies are like held together with like glue and like a shoestring.
Apparently they say it's making a profit, and not everything that we're going to discuss the next little bit is making a profit. You ready?
No, you ready? I've got some great deals. Like things are just screwy. This is my favorite. All right. Augmedix. It has a faux IPO. You heard that right, faux IPO. In a reverse merger with Mallow Holdings, they raised $25 million to do this. Now you can buy their stock. Matthew, explain.
So I met Ian Schlegel. I saw him last year, and he said they raised about 100 million. If you go into the details of this faux IPO, they've lost about 75 of the 100 million, and they're raising another 25. So life has been a bit tough. Kevin O'Leary pointed out they only had 500 people on their system. It's super cool. It's Google Glass. Augmedix will let you dictate via the glass into your notes. They get filled in by somebody on in Sri Lanka or Bangladesh or somewhere in the back office there. They were growing super fast at one point, but they don't look like they've ever put that many people on the system. Earlier on, a bunch of hospitals, including Sada, Dignity, CHR, and some others, put money in, and they're the main users. It just, doesn't seem to be growing fast enough. Hopefully they'll get over the hump and get people onto users, and it'll grow faster.
All right, another unique fundraising move, Newtopia raises 7.5 million Canadian dollars. They're a publicly traded company. What happened here?
So they did a reverse merger in Canada. They've now raised some more money. So it just happens to be they have to be public, but it's kind of like one of the SPACs. The team there has done a nice job. They've done a lot of work with Aetna and doing some work now with Haven, which apparently is still alive. And it's kind of in the behavior change, not quite DPP, but sort of pre-diabetes, make you feel better. So interesting company. And this, I think you're going to see them mentioned a little bit more.
I think so too. All right, Twentyeight Health. They raised 5.1 million in a seed. It was led by Third Prime. Town Hall is also in this. This is contraceptive that's paid for by Medicaid.
Yeah, this is let's get better family planning and reproductive health in front of women on Medicaid. Very good idea. Let's have more of this.
Love it. All right, TestCard. They raised 5.8 million in a pre-A. This is a mobile-enabled urine testing company. They test like everything.
Yeah, I talked to them actually. I talked to them at TechCrunch. There's a Israeli company called Healthy.io, which has done really well. This sort of basically testing, kidney thing. It's basically a card. You pee on it. You take a photo of it with the app on the phone, and it starts telling you what's going on. These guys are a bit behind them technologically, as far as I can tell. They're catching up, but they do a number of things. There's an interview on the healthcare blog from 2 years ago when they were really just getting going. And they do things like looks for chlamydia, look for pregnancy, look for a bunch of STDs, a bunch of other stuff, some kidney disease, and I don't know what else they're doing now. But I think this is kind of indicative of the way with the future, right? We're going to do much more at-home testing on the phone. A lot of the stuff that you used to have to go to the drugstore or whatever can be done, just on one of these cards sent to your house. So given the other things that need to be tested these days at home, including COVID and other stuff, well done them. The Brits are coming. Maybe they'll work out. The joke is, though, the Health.io, which is an Israeli company, which Daniel Kraft happens to be on the advisory board. Obviously, I keep on saying, they're pissing away money on Daniel Kraft.
Oh, do you want to piss away money on TestCard? Because that would be hilarious if you got allied with this one, and then you guys could really have the healthcare cage match that I always wanted you to have.
I'm sure that if it's a straight cage match with Daniel Kraft, I can just sit with him because he's smaller than me. But if it's actually an intellectual,
oh my God, no, he's like a ninja. He would flip over you.
Oh yeah, I know. But if it's an intellectual match, I'll definitely lose.
I think that there are multiple matches you would lose.
Thank you for your confidence.
Multiple.
Thank you for believing in me.
If we gave you a weapon, I feel like you would lose. I think intellectually you would lose. I think physically you would lose. In a race, you would lose.
Thank you.
If we give you money to invest, you would probably lose. I mean.
Okay, so can we stop belittling me?
You would win by losing.
I could be a beautiful loser, as Bob Seger used to say. How do we get into this? How am I? Is he on your side of the lawsuit? And what is the lawsuit?
I'm going to trademark faux IPO now. I feel like that's a thing that should be trademarked. When
the healthcare blog does its reverse merger IPO, you're going to sue me again.
I am, for using faux IPO.
You better get us out of here.
For legal advice. I need some because I'm taking this guy to court. So please find me up on Twitter. I am at Jess DeMassa. If you'd like to be a defending attorney instead, he is at Boy. This is where the bail money comes in, right? No, anyway. And to sign up for our email newsletter, please go and check out thehealthcareblog.com. Subscribe to our e-newsletter there. You get a bunch of great curated content directly to your inbox from the blog, including these Health in 2.0 shows. Or you can always go to our YouTube channel and just hit subscribe there, and then you get notified if you have notifications on that a new episode is available for you to see. TM. No, I don't know.
Okay, that's enough. We're leaving.
Bye.